Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to go over cloud mining compared to hardware mining for Bitcoin. So I'm going to go over a few cloud mining companies. I'll show you the profits and the cost that it would cost you compared to buying a miner, a hardware mining piece of equipment and running it yourself in your own home or your office. So, there's benefits to both. So I'm just going to go over it to give you a little bit better idea of which one you should do based on your circumstance. So let's get into it. I'm sure you've heard of Genesis Mining. If you haven't, it's one of the most popular cloud mining companies. A lot of people say they're scammers. It's a waste of your money. All these cryptos, that when you're mining them, when you're doing this cloud mining for crypto, you really can't invest like $100 or $200 or you will lose your money. You need to put a good amount of money in because you're buying power, hash power. It's computing power, and the more computing power you have, the more reward you're going to get. So for instance, if you come, I'm going to put the links to these in the description. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at, just look in the description and you'll see links to these websites that I look at. This one is a profitability calculator. So you can choose Bitcoin, put in the hashing power. Hashing power is how much computing power your mining equipment will have. So this is 13.5 terahash, which is the cost of the Bitmain miner. This is one of the fastest Bitmain or Bitcoin miners you can purchase today. And actually they're going to be available for sale tomorrow. If you're watching this, probably be today around 4 to 5 o'clock. It depends on your time zone. But you can go to their Twitter. Of course, the link will be in the description too. Go to the Twitter and you may be able to purchase one of these if you want. They're always sold out. They're hard to get. They're usually around $1,400 and you're going to have Bitcoin Cash to pay for it. So we're going to use this as comparison. We're going to use this machine here and we're going to compare it to some of these cloud mining contracts because, that's what you'd be doing. You'd either purchase this machine. There's a slower one you get on eBay, S7, which only does about 4.5 terahash. This one does 13.5 terahash. I recommend doing this one, and I'm hoping they're going to come out with a new one soon. I'm expecting them to come out with a new mining machine soon, but I'm not sure. So they're still selling these, and it's 13.5 terahash, so it's going to produce 0.6 Bitcoin in 1 year. So about almost $10,000 in 1 year. That machine will produce. So around $27 a day. We're going to use this price to gauge some of these cloud mining contracts. So we're going to go over here. Genesis Mining is really the best deal. It's a mining contract that doesn't expire, but they're always sold out. And right now they're sold out, so you can't go sign up. I mean, if you subscribe to me, you'll see the videos. I usually post updates when they have them available, so you can come and try to get them when they are available. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can receive those updates. So you know when they are available if you're looking to get one of these Genesis mining contracts because they're non-expiring. They're going to run until they're not profitable, actually. So that's a really good deal. There's another service called MinerGate. They're not going to expire. They're going to run until they're not profitable. But this company has really been disappointing. I purchased 16.6 gigahash, 16,000 gigahash, which is 16.6 terahash, which should be producing $33 a day approximately. And they say they take $5 a day for maintenance. That's average. That's a decent maintenance fee for that amount of hashing power, but they've only been paying like $7 a day. So about $12 a day. And I emailed them 2 different times. I have had no response. It's just been a terrible company. So I do not recommend MinerGate. You're not getting the hashing power that you paid for. You're definitely not going to get your money back. So you need to compare that. Make sure you do that before you join these. But I would avoid MinerGate. Do not go to MinerGate. Bitcoin.com has some contracts you can purchase, and they are really expensive. So they're charging $6,000 for 6 terahash. It's a non-expiring. It's a lifetime contract, which is good. But you'll be making. They say you'll make around $15 a day. So they're doing the correct payout, but they're charging way too much. See this machine. This machine would be around $1,600 with shipping and the power supply. You'd have invested in this machine to have it at your door. So $1,600 compared to $6,000. And it's twice as fast as that. So if you want to buy that machine, it's going to cost you around $12,000. So Bitcoin.com pool, avoid Bitcoin.com, their contracts, avoid them. There's one called Terabox, which seems like a complete scam. If you look at their Twitter, they're just scam, not paid. There's just constant list of people who cannot withdraw. It's just a scam. So avoid Terabox. There's another one here called Bitforex. These are all cloud mining services. There's a lot of them out there, and there's a lot of scammers and a lot of ones that you should not join, which is really a shame, but that's how it is. So if you come here, usually there's a slider bar here where you can calculate your speed. So let's do the 13.5, so we can compare it to the Bitmain miner, and they want to charge $6,000. The payout per day is right, but this fee that they want to charge is just outrageous. So I would not recommend purchasing that. One service that was really good, and I did recommend it a couple weeks ago, and hopefully some of you were able to take advantage of the Hashflare contracts when I made that video, because 3 days after I made the video, the prices just went up. They didn't double, but they went up a lot. So it's quite a bit more expensive now to use Hashflare than it was, which is kind of a shame. But that's how it is. I guess they just seen the price of Bitcoin going up, so they figured they would. I don't know. Another bad thing about Hashflare is it only lasts 1 year. So with the Genesis mining, they're not expiring. They'll run until it's not profitable. Hashflare is going to run for 1 year, and then your contract expires and you have to buy more hashing power. But they do pay out. They have been paying out. There is a high minimum to pay out. So it's, if you don't purchase a lot of hash rate, then you're going to be waiting a long time to get your payouts. So I would recommend, getting as much hash rate as you can. Hashflare is good. If you can purchase a lot through Hashflare, if you have the funds, you are going to, so you can see the price here. You're going to get your money back. So let's look here. Those 13.5 terahash, the cost, they want to charge you $29.70, and you're going to generate about $800 a month. It'll take you about 3 months to break even. So about 3 months to break even, then you have another 9 months to profit, which isn't too bad. But I would purchase at least, you want to invest as much as you can in order to get the most out. I would not recommend buying these contracts if you cannot invest at least $2,000 or so. Just, you want to get at least 13 gigahash, at least equal to this machine here. Try to get at least equal to that machine there to get a decent return. That way usually you'll get your money back within 3 months, 2 to 3 months. That's using Genesis mining or Hashflare. There's no other ones right now that I would recommend. That's about it, really. I mean, it's a better deal. It's cheaper to purchase the machine, but then if you purchase a machine and end up running it in your house, you're going to have to deal with electricity, which is around $3 to $5 a day, probably depending on where you're at. And then the noise, they're really noisy. And the heat, they generate a lot of heat, so you got to vent them outside and you got to keep it cool for the room you're running in. That's why these cloud mining deals are really beneficial, because you don't have to deal with running these machines in your house. But if you have an extra room, an extra location where you can put a couple of these, I would recommend getting a machine and running it yourself rather than doing cloud mining. Personally, I do both. I have a machine and I do the cloud mining, and I like both of them. It's just experimenting, and I try them out so I can make videos and let you know, what's working, what's not working. So I really do it for the videos, and so I can understand and learn more of myself. Sometimes I lose money, sometimes I gain some money, but along the way I learn a lot, and I hope I help you guys learn a lot. And of course, if you have any questions about any of this, post them in the comments and I'll do my best to help you. There's no recommendations of any cloud mining that you can join right now. I will post a video when Genesis Mining opens up some more contracts for them. I'll keep my eye on Hashflare if you want to join them. There is a link to Hashflare in the description that you could use, and they have some contracts available, but those only last 1 year. So, if you're not going to invest quite a bit of money, then it's really not going to be worth your time. You probably won't make your money back. I would say minimum of $1,000, $2,000 probably in order to generate a decent return. That's about it. And all of these were for Bitcoin mining. There are other pools available that, like for Litecoin, Monero, Genesis Mining does have other ones, but they're all sold out right now. These cloud mining contracts are really hot. Just be careful of scammers. If you have any questions, or if you find one that you're not sure of, post a link in the description and I'll review it for you and let you know what I think. But just be careful. Don't invest money that you can't afford to lose, because it's all a gamble. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful in some way to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.